Anyway, so I think we should get some sponsors, guys. I mean, like drink sponsors or something like that. You know, we spend a lot of time on this. We have editors, we have animators,
Dropbox costs,
Dropbox storage space that we have to pay for.
the actual physical stuff we bought, like the stupid cameras and microphones and lights.
Oh yeah, yes, all the cameras, lights.
Charlie doesn't even have lights.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's why we need a sponsor badly.
I'm in an undisclosed secret location.
Area 51. We should storm Charlie's location.
This is where I'm pumping Litecoin.
Yeah, underground bunker mining Litecoin.
Well, at least you're not in the closet.
So, if you're a non-scammy project that wants to sponsor us, no ICO, no IEO, no IPO.
No EIO.
Yeah.
What? No IPOs?
Yeah, IPO, yes, it's fine.
No IOUs.
No IOUs.
No ROFL.
Then you can have your name right here.
No.
The entire show, like Kraken, Gemini, Bitstamp,
Bitsy,
any other BitMEX, anyone who's like swimming in money, feel free to sponsor us so we can do some nicer stuff.
Maybe Tether?
Sure, why not? Bitfinex.
Which Tether on Omni or Tether on Tron?
Tether on Algorand now as well.
It's just Tether still.
Tether on Libra.
Oh, maybe Libra will sponsor us.
Yeah, let's have a big Facebook logo behind us.
Okay.
That's a good idea. Anyway, let's start the show. Magical Crypto.
Magical Crypto. The best thing to do is simply to hodl. What's a young pony to do in a sea of shady ICOs? A lion's courage can light up even the darkest of shadows. Unlike the corporate suits, the whale panda is wise. A chicken dreams about the moon while soaring in the skies. As Bitcoin sees new all-time highs. Magical Crypto. All around me I see big blockheads. Magical Crypto. The best thing to do is simply to hodl. We'll always buy the dip, and we'll always be the best of the rest.
Welcome to Magical Crypto Friends, episode 23, I think.
23.
Yeah, with Ricardo Spagni, again playing with his phone. That's 2 times in a row.
It's very disrespectful, Ricardo.
Charlie Lee is still in a very dark place, mining.
Still wearing the
Litecoin
same
there.
things that I wore last week.
Yes, actually, we always wear the same.
We like to have a uniform.
So that's another reason why we need sponsors. So we can afford other clothing because obviously we wear all 3 weeks in a row the same clothes.
Yeah.
And Samson Mao, who's still in the same office as well, sponsored by Red Bull.
He needs to afford another office.
And me, Whale Panda. And I'm sponsored by Vitel Water.
Next time we should actually have 3 sets of clothing.
You just gotta change the t-shirts or put a jacket on.
Yeah.
Charlie, don't be so vain. It's not about what you're wearing. It's about the content you're producing.
So, one fun thing that's recently been posted on Twitter is shitposting, satellite shitposting. People send with Lightning Network send messages, pay for messages being sent to the Blockstream satellite and shitposting it on Twitter.
No. There's a bot.
Yeah, there's a bot that receives and posts them.
So
yeah.
Grubel set up the bot that takes the satellite broadcast and then reposts that to Twitter. So before that, you'd had to actually run your own satellite node and get it yourself, but he's just making it easier. And I think the act of making
But now everyone can do it.
well, I mean, it's easier to read now, so now people are using it to shitpost.
And it's completely anonymous.
Yeah, and the last one I saw says, Roger Veer, Bcash, 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 Bcash.
Was that you, Charlie?
No, but it was funny.
Well, actually, some funny things were that like people who obviously tried to promote other coins like Bcash were using it.
Yeah, today I saw the, well, not today, but 3 weeks ago, I saw the Ripple army using it to post about Ripple and saying how Bitcoin is so bad. But it's like all the other altcoins using it to shitpost against Bitcoin. They're spending Bitcoin over Lightning and broadcasting over this satellite service that you have to pay Bitcoin for. It's irony.
Yeah. So, and any other plans with the satellite?
I don't know. Right now, we're just working on satellite kits and expanding coverage, but no more new shitposting tactics or tools.
No liquid on the satellite.
Maybe.
Samson, as a matter of interest, at the moment you guys are renting bandwidth. Is there any move to sort of expand that to CubeSats or anything like that?
Not really, because CubeSats are not that great. You need a dish on the ground that would have to track the CubeSats because they move, and that means it's more expensive hardware because CubeSats are low Earth orbit. They move. We can actually lower the dish requirements by using geosynchronous satellites. They're more powerful, so the signal is stronger, which means you need a much smaller dish on the ground and cheaper hardware.
But you have to make sure the satellites don't come crashing to the ground, though, because that's dangerous.
Yes. Well, CubeSats will.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if a satellite crashed into a mountain and destroyed it.
That would be horrible.
Yeah, that'd be horrible.
No one gets this joke. No one.
Not yet.
They'll get it soon, within the next 6 months.
Next year.
Well, even when people will get this joke, yeah, people will will not watch this episode. So CRX, CRX, the ERC20 token, which is supposed to be used for decentralized trading. Is it actually sort of DEX? I don't know. It's decentralized trading stuff.
I think it's a DEX, yeah.
It's a DEX.
So they stopped trading to upgrade their system. So they just had like a kill switch sort of, or turn off switch, and had to upgrade the smart contract, I assume. But that actually brings up an interesting point that there are almost no decentralized apps because someone will always have access, right?
Well, a lot of the Ethereum smart contracts have a backdoor built in just for emergencies, and a lot of the stuff billing itself. I think the more something tries to market itself as decentralized, either a DEX or DeFi, the probably more centralized it actually is in reality.
It's decentralization theater, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't steal my term.
Is that your term?
It is.
Okay.
It's not your term. We've been using it for years.
I coined it.
No, you definitely did not.
I coined it.
Did you also create DeFi?
CFI.
No, I didn't. I'm not smart enough to create DeFi.
Dare to DeFi.
But it's what I don't understand is why they don't openly acknowledge that, like, hey, we're centralized now, but this is the path that we have towards becoming decentralized. Then at least I could take them a bit more seriously.
Isn't that what Libra's doing?
Yeah, you're just like talking out of Libra's handbook right now.
That's fine. I can take Libra more seriously than I can take like a DEX that's pretending it's decentralized.
It's true.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So basically, every DEX or DEP is centralized. Don't listen to the Ethereans.
Never listen to Ethereans.
There was a really good argument that was made that, like, even if the devs throw away their private keys and there's no kill switch or anything like that, they still have the reputation as being the creators to be able to go like, hey guys, there's a bug in the smart contract, we're moving to a new one, please move your coins over here, otherwise you're going to get hacked. And everyone will move. No one's going to be like, oh no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Litecoin Foundation is sponsoring the Dolphins. I'm assuming Dolphins is
What, they're saving the dolphins? Like,
yes, something like that.
rescuing the dolphins from boats and
No,
stuff?
it's the Miami Dolphins.
No, actually, it makes more sense. You use the Dolphins to hunt down the sunken treasure of Ricardo's keys.
So the dolphins live in Miami?
No, they live in the water.
In Miami.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are some dolphins in Miami. Yeah.
That's great. I applaud you guys.
Okay, Charlie.
What's up?
So talk us through it.
We are partnering with the Miami Dolphins to get them to accept crypto initially for their 50-50 raffles. So you can use Bitcoin and Litecoin to pay for the raffle.
Okay.
How much did you pay them for this?
I can't say.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
So what's the raffle actually? Because since I'm not like
They have it in like all the most of the major sports in the US, where it's like 50% of the money they give to charity, and you kind of like everyone who goes to the game can buy raffle tickets, and before the end of the game they draw a ticket and announce the winner.
and what do you win? Stupid stuff or car.
Money, I think.
Win more raffle tickets.
I think it's just money.
It's a Ponzi. Okay.
Well, it's a raffle, right? It's
It's
scary.
no, I guess you can win
Yeah.
some stuff. No, but like I'm not into the US. Never visited a sports event in the US, so I wasn't aware of that.
I don't do sports events either, so I'm totally out of my.
Yeah, but it's cool because it's the
Well, no, I do sports events. I just like we don't really have that here.
it's the first time an NFL team is working with cryptocurrency. And I think we start slow, right? It's more for just pushing for adoption, getting them to get used to crypto. Eventually, hopefully, we'll get them selling tickets and concessions in crypto.
And just to be clear, it's also BTC. You're also supporting BTC.
Yeah, I mean, whatever I do with Litecoin, I always push for Bitcoin also.
You're a saint.
Not necessarily Monero, just Bitcoin and Litecoin.
I see how it is. I'm so glad that we have our close friendship.
I think now it's just waiting until Justin Sun buys an NBA team
And then auctions off the players to get his money back.
out of spite.
Justin Sun has quite a bit of money.
Did he show you his private keys?
That sounds bad.
But Ricardo, I think Charlie did do something for you. He installed some Monero mining software on their computers.
Good. That's good enough. Thank you. I appreciate your support of the network,
Definitely.
Charlie.
You're welcome. You owe me money.
Okay, so let's take some questions from our fans. So the first one is obvious one. Litecoin halving is coming up. When exactly?
Sometime in August. I think like a month away.
Okay. So basically in a week from now when we're broadcasting this episode.
I can find out the exact, well, not the exact, but the current date or estimated time.
This is very exciting video.
It will be August 5th
Okay.
of 2019. Well, it's not that exciting.
We cut out the part where we were Googling.
No, that's the funny part. Wait a minute.
I think it'll be a non-event. I mean, it will just happen, right? It's Litecoin's had one, Bitcoin's had two. It just goes by. There's nothing crazy happens.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna have any parties,
We'll see. I don't plan to have any parties.
or you're just not inviting us?
Yeah, probably.
Well, why don't you fly us out to your private jet? I mean, come on.
Because I don't have one.
Okay.
That we know of.
Officially.
If I did have a private jet, I will fly you guys out. It's technically like a non-event, but everyone's talking about it and people are trading on it. It's kind of silly because like the price, it should be priced in, right? I mean, everyone knows about the halving like 7 years ago, so it's not like this is any surprise. So there's no reason why it should affect the price. But people, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. People think the halving is going to cause the price to go up, so they buy, which actually does cause the price to go up. And then they also follow, like 4 years ago, the price went down before the halving, so people think the price might go down. So they might sell before the halving, and the price really will go down. So it's kind of silly. But
Well, I don't agree that everyone knows about it. Everyone that, like, most people that we talk to know about it. But I guess, like, random people, they're not really that aware of it. But I think the main point of it is, like, the inflation, reduced inflation. So that might make it more valuable over time. Anyway.
I agree with Will Panda. I think a lot of people don't know.
like, yeah, for sure, like the reduced supply potentially could cause miners to not dump that many coins on the market. So potentially that could affect the price a bit. But in terms of how much coins is mined versus like the trading volume, it's really small. tiny compared to the daily trading volume.
Yeah, but again, trading volume is buying and selling. So if you have reduced selling, that will always have an impact.
A tiny bit, right? If the trading volume is 1 million Litecoin a day and the reduced amount is 100, then it's only like 1%.
Yeah, but it's not going to be that different. Anyway, moving on because my battery is really running low now. Next question: what is partially signed Bitcoin transaction used for?
So partially signed Bitcoin transactions are just like a standard format for partially signed Bitcoin transactions. It's a format created by Andrew Chow and Peter Woolley from Blockstream. And what it does is it improves compatibility between hardware wallets. So previously, prior to PSBT, every wallet has its own format, which is really hard for passing a transaction between, say, one from a ledger to a Trezor or to whatever else. But with PSBT, once it's adopted as a format, I think Coldcard is leading on this front, then it's just much easier for multi-sig and offline signing from different wallets, between different wallets.
Okay, that was clear.
And we can also have partially signed liquid transactions as well. That's something we're working on as well.
And partially signed Monero transactions, maybe, I don't know.
That depends
But
on
we
you.
do have partially signed Litecoin transactions, and we're still calling it PSBT
Why not PSLT?
because it's easier.
It's so confusing. You should rename it.
I don't want to confuse people.
PSLT's great though. You call it PSalt.
We're actually going to rename Litecoin to Bitcoin Lite, so that way PSBT still works.
Why not Bitcoin Lite SV? Bitcoin Lite Satoshi Lite version.
That works.
That happens after like one of the Litecoin guys forks off.
And I'm
Oh, Will Panda's battery died.
Will Panda left the meeting.
All right, so I guess I better say and that's all for the show because Whale Panda died. Well, not literally died, but his laptop died. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. We'll see you next time.
Make sure to subscribe. Right here.
Yes, hit that subscribe button.
Make sure to subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.
Magical crypto. Magical crypto. Magical crypto will always be the best of the best.
the intros are a bit weird now because I have to introduce you guys.
And you
times.
can't go magical crypto because that might not be the song anymore. So
It doesn't matter. We cut that though.
I'm just kidding. I know.
Magical friends. Anyway, we're still welcome to.
I can talk a bit more about the new song.
Okay, wait.
Sure. Yeah, you need to intro us.
Stop interrupting me.
Do the damn intro.
Welcome to our show.